We're live.
Oh, no.
Welcome to the Iron Palace Podcast. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Iron Palace Podcast, the world's most anabolic podcast that comes to you live from Homegymcon in Louisville, Kentucky.
L-I-V-E live.
L-I-V-E live.
I was like, man, what's he going to do with this?
Nothing. I was just going to say it with a little different inflection.
Yeah. That's cool.
So anyways, we're up here for Homegymcon, and me and you didn't compete, but
No.
a bunch of our friends did compete in the USAWA Push Pull, which was really cool. Alan, no idea where Alan went,
We lost the Yeti.
but, I mean, you'll have that.
Yeah.
But Alan pulled 710 on the people's deadlift, or 18-inch deadlift, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I was telling him, he was like, I probably could get 8 if my grip would hold. And I was like, yeah, well, when you pulled that, I thought, because you stood up with it so fast, and
Yeah.
I was afraid that he was going to take a step back with it.
Yep. He flew.
Yeah, and I told him, I said, my first thought when you pulled that was, I wonder what it'd been like if he had trained any.
That's why,
That's
why Alan infuriates me, because he doesn't train. He just does. Which, I mean, I guess that's where Alex gets it from. She's the same way.
Yeah.
She doesn't train either, and she just does. She had another good day.
Yep.
I wish she would train and not try to break her back in half on every lift.
Hey. Alex does not care to sacrifice
No.
her health
No.
for a lift.
And everyone jokingly said that she came up with a new style on the deadlift because she just kind of seesawed it up her legs. That was neat. Or shimmied it, I think is the word she called.
I mean, it counts.
It
in
counts.
The USAWA.
It 100% counts. And I mean, I'm not knocking it at all.
It hurt me to watch.
It did.
But
Then she had her second attempt. I looked at Alan and I said, I think that's it. I think she's done. And he said, yeah. I said, and he goes, but she's going to try it. And I was like, that's why I'm not going to tell her.
yeah.
'Cause I know she's going to try it, so I'm not going to try to put any kind of doubt in her head about it.
Yeah.
And then she did it. She still went up, was it 5 pounds, 10 pounds? I don't know. She went up either way.
Yeah.
And then as soon as the whole event was over, she said, I want to do it again. So then she went for 225 on people's deadlift, got it. The same way. It looked terrible.
Yeah.
And then I said, all right. I said, are you done? She goes, 230. I was like, okay.
And then got it.
Yeah. No, she didn't get 230.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah. That was the one that
I think she would if she didn't take so many grinding reps all just to get to 230.
Like
but,
each attempt took 30 seconds.
Yeah, and then she was asking me
From
about
start.
nationals in July, and I was like, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like,
So more records to come from her. I'm sure she's going to be at
yeah.
nationals, and I'm sure she's going to break more records because
yeah.
that's just what Alex and Alan do.
Yeah. Our own Michael Cotney did okay today, too.
Nah, he did all right.
He didn't even know we're talking about him.
No, he's not even listening.
He's not even paying attention.
He's too busy texting.
Yeah.
But no, Michael did do pretty good. I think his PR, Peoples, was 455, and I think he pulled 460, I think.
Yeah. I think it's the most weight that he's lifted of any kind.
I think so.
Of any lift, yeah.
And then also floor pressed, was it 265?
Yeah.
So, again, not a bad day for Mike either.
No.
Honestly, I don't think anyone had a bad day. Everyone did, like all the competitors did phenomenal.
Well, you lifted over Thomas Inchweight.
I did do that. I forgot about that already, actually.
Yeah.
I pulled 180 pounds. I wanted more. Primarily, I wanted on my right hand, but, I mean, what are you going to do?
Yeah. That day, that very first day that we were at Clint's playing around with it, you could have pulled 200.
I think so. I think a large part of it has to do with the handles itself, whether it's loadable or whether it's a replica. Because, I mean, we were at Arm Assassin this morning. First thing this morning, I went straight over there, pulled their inch replica.
Yeah.
That's 172. I pulled it with 0 problems.
Yeah.
So I think it's just really dependent on the handle.
I had more than 0 problems.
You did have a lot more than 0 problems
with it, but I didn't have any problems with the lighter replica.
That's true. You did lift that one.
Whatever it was, 135,
yeah,
130. And I was going to say that I think that 135 replica was easier to pick than 120 on the loadable.
See, and that's what I'm thinking. I think I don't know if it's just something to do with the replica itself, or the replica handles itself. I don't know. Because, I mean, I've tried a different replica, and it didn't feel great. I tried this one, it felt great. Clint's loadable handle feels weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm just going to make my own to practice with, and I'll just take that one to meets, and that way at least I'm using one I know of.
I'm going to make that little contraption from Arm Assassin. Was that Arm Assassin? No.
You're talking about the little grip one? Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I'm gonna make one of those.
Yeah, I forget the name of them, but I just saw it on Instagram, like he was telling us, that it's got a guillotine.
That's cool.
And it is pretty cool.
Dave needs to see that.
Yeah, Dave would be into grip if he saw that.
Yeah. He'd be like, sacre bleu.
He would say that. He would say that. Let's see what else. So overall, what do you think of Homegymcon? It's our first year ever being here.
I liked it. It was a lot. It was a lot of fun. It's a lot better than what was it that we did in Somerset?
Oh, the Kentucky Open.
Kentucky Open. Yeah, it was a lot better than the Kentucky Open.
The Kentucky Open, I think, had potential, but just the layout of the whole convention was very odd.
This is what I had in mind when we went to the Kentucky Open.
This is exactly what I thought the Kentucky Open was going to be.
Yeah.
I plan on us coming back here next year for sure.
I mean, this is just a mini Arnold.
Yeah, it's cool.
You know.
Yeah, I never even heard of this before, and it's actually really cool. I enjoy it. There's been a lot of cool people we've gotten to talk to.
And I like the home gym aspect of it.
Yeah.
So there's so much stuff that I want to take home.
I know. There's a 22-pound heavy mug I really want to buy.
Oh,
there's a good chance I buy it, if I'm being honest with myself. But there's also just been a lot of cool vendors that I've never seen before.
Yeah.
So that's been neat.
And then how about Major Fitness?
Oh, yeah.
We finally got to see the hack squat and leg press machine.
Which was super cool. I mean, I didn't think it was going to be bad.
No.
But it turns out to be just a lot better of a piece of equipment than I thought.
Yeah.
It was super, super cool. And they're great people. I haven't gotten to talk to them, but Chip went and talked to them. Did you go talk to them?
Yeah.
I know you and Mike had went and talked to them, and they seem like really cool people.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've got Olympic weightlifting going on right in front of us. Y'all can't see it, but we can.
Yeah, you're not missing much.
Yeah, it's
just Olympic lifting.
Yeah, they're doing some weird cleans and jerks and I don't know.
They're doing stuff that doesn't include bench, squat, or deadlift, so it doesn't make sense.
Yep.
Speaking of them doesn't make sense, our little boy Kyle, he did good today too.
Kyle did do really well today.
Broke a couple world records.
Yep. I told him ahead of time because he kept practicing the Zercher and he would never lock it out for his practice. And I commented on his video and I said, if you do not get this lift because you didn't lock it out, everyone on the podcast gets to punch you. That's just the deal.
Well, it's a good thing he locked it out for him.
He did. See, however, it did kind of psych me out because whenever he was going for the 600-pound peoples, which he got, which is incredible.
Yeah.
Told him I was proud of him. But I thought for sure his nose would explode on that lift.
Yeah. And it didn't.
It didn't.
So it held till the Zercher.
Yeah, then we get to the Zercher. Oh, there's the Yeti. We found him.
Alan.
So, yeah, then he gets to the Zercher, and then that's where his nose explodes.
Yeah.
Alan, what'd you buy?
Alan has bought something.
What is it? Inch trainer.
Oh.
Where'd you get it at? Arm Assassin, inch trainer, right here, buddy. It's awesome. We were just talking about that.
We keep going back to Arm Assassin.
I am going to go back. I'm going to go through all those. I'm going to go through Arm Assassin and stuff before we leave. I'm going to go talk to those guys again.
I didn't think that
How does that work?
Oh, and it makes it want to roll out of your thumb.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
That's quite nifty. That's a nifty little thing.
You know, and like, how simple is that concept? But that I still wouldn't have ever thought of it. Now that I see it, I'm like, well, that's genius.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
You're pulling it to pull out of your hand that way.
Yeah, and it wants, just cause just like the Thomas Inch, it wants to roll out of your thumb. I wish you could make it. I wish you could make the Thomas Inch roll into your hand.
You can, if you buy the right handle. There's some of them that they offset the handle so that it rolls a certain way.
Yeah.
That's probably most people's weak point is that direction.
It
Oh
is.
yeah, it's definitely mine. That is cool. Oh man.
Oh, you done screwed it up.
Hold on.
Well, that didn't take long.
Gosh. Yeah.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah. So go to check out Arm Assassin. And get you some
Yeah, not a
Thomas Inch
sponsor,
trainers.
but they are just cool people. We've talked to them several times today.
I'd like for them to be a sponsor.
They could be a sponsor.
Hey,
for a
there's
while.
Jared Gaddis.
Jared Gaddis placed 4th today, but had the highest total.
Yep. It's funny how that happens.
Definitely funny.
But
See what else happened today. Kyle hit threes. What did he hit on Hackenschmidt? No, he missed 315. He went for 315 and missed it. So I think he got 275 ish.
you know, if he hadn't, he got a bench daddy, it's kind of like a slingshot on steroids.
Oh, okay.
It's like a double ply
Yeah.
slingshot. If he hadn't been at Planet Fitness, Smith machine benching 600 pounds with that thing last Friday, he probably would have benched better today.
See, that's, I don't know. Me and Alan talked about it earlier, and I think I talked about it with the sturdy Randy Ritchie.
Yes. We were just talking last week. We're like, does anybody ever use the descriptor sturdy?
And there it is. Now,
Yeah.
apparently, that's Randy Ritchie's new nickname, the
Yeah.
sturdy Randy Ritchie. I kind of dig it.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a bad thing to say about Randy, so.
No.
But, yeah, we were talking about earlier. I said, if you get him locked on a program where someone's watching him,
Yeah.
and then he actually gets dialed in rather than just going for PRs or weird lifts all the time,
Yeah.
or cheap whatever, like, he's going to be a stud. I mean, he's already a stud.
Yeah. He'll be a monster.
But
You know?
I also have to remember he's 18. If I didn't lift when I was 18, but if I did, it would probably be a lot like that.
Yeah, and every time I touched the bar, I was breaking some kind of record or something. I
Yep.
would still. That's what I.
Yeah,
That's what I would do.
That's why I have to remember that
Yeah.
whenever I'm talking to him about it, because I'm like, I know I would do the same thing
Yeah.
if I was in his shoes.
But yeah, if you had him on a program, a solid program, and made him stick to it, and made him eat and sleep right,
Yep.
kid would be a monster.
Eat right would be the main thing, but I mean, he's going to be a stud no matter what.
Yeah.
We could play the what if game, but the fact is,
The fact is, he's already a stud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's a lot like Chip said whenever he posted, or Kyle posted his 500-pound squat video.
Yeah.
While he's at Carson Newman just working out and looking at getting a scholarship.
Yeah.
He said, "Did it look terrible? Yeah. Should he have done it? No. Would I have done the same thing?
Yes.
Absolutely.
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 Yep.
I mean, it obviously worked out for him. He's got a scholarship to Carson Newman now. So.
Yeah.
And then he got 2nd overall today.
Yeah.
Which the guy that beat him, I do not remember his last name. His first name was Michael. Never seen this guy before, and he came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I think he weighed in at like 160 pounds.
149.
149 pounds.
149.
It's insane. And then
Yeah.
his people's deadlift third attempt, which he got, was 560s.
Yeah. I think it's 565.
Yep, 565. And then his Hackenschmidt floor press was 360, 350.
Yeah. It was
freaking insane.
And I was talking to him, you know, because he broke the cheat curl world record, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm a curl specialist."
I could tell he seemed very.
He goes, "I don't really consider myself." He's like, "I'm not a power lifter or a strongman." He goes, "I'd like to train." He goes, "But I'm just a curl specialist." And I was like, "Well, it looks like you're pretty good at deadlift and hackage bench."
That's what I was about to say. His bench looked pretty dang good.
So apparently, what I'm gathering from that is if you want overall strength, cheat curl.
I guess we're going to start doing cheat curl. Because, I mean, if you say someone floor pressed 365,
yeah,
depending on where you're at, you know, you're thinking that's big, but it's not insane. But then you drop in there, the dude was 149 pounds.
Yeah, he weighed under 150.
Yeah, he's 149 pounds, and he was all of like 5'3".
Yeah. You're like, oh, well.
Yeah, that's a whole different story.
Yeah.
Like, this is, I mean, I tend to argue with the USAWA scoring system. Me and Clint have talked about it a few times.
Yeah.
This is probably the first one that I have no qualms with.
None whatsoever.
Because he got first place, and I was like, I can't think of a single reason why that shouldn't have happened.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Jared did have the higher total.
He did have the higher total.
But Jared's got 100 pounds on him.
Yeah.
120 pounds on him, something.
Yeah, because he weighed in today. I don't know about today, but I know he said he weighed this morning at 298 or 299.
Oh, so he's got like 140 pounds.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. He's got almost dead at 150 pounds over the guy.
Yeah, he's almost.
He's literally double the guy's weight.
Yeah. So he should have a heavier total.
So that's why I'm like,
yeah.
He got the heavier total, and I mean, obviously, if we're talking in the jungle, heavier totals matter.
Yeah.
I don't know, and I'm not usually one.
But in a sanctioned competition, I can see. Yeah, I can see that.
And usually, I'm not one to get into the whole body weight stuff.
Because if you're not going to do weight classes, you need to do something to kind of make it a little more fair.
Yeah.
And he won it.
Oh, completely. That's why I do like that Clint is changing the USAWA Nationals to be, there's going to be an open and then there'll be a weight class specific.
Yeah.
So that people like me can compete in the open and not have to worry about not get beat by someone who has a lot less total than them, but their age and weight factor.
Yeah.
The age factor more than anything gives them more points.
Mm-hmm. I still think that it's a little heavily geared towards helping the age factor.
I agree.
I think the age factor is a little heavy. Maybe not up to like 50 or so, but past 50, I think it's a little, I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's as good as any other it's as good as any other equation out there for equalizing it. So.
And I agree.
I don't know. I don't have a better one. So.
No, and I agree. But I will say though, Clint puts on one heck of a show.
He does. Clint goes all out.
Yeah, and it came out great. The show looked awesome. I mean, there's people were stopping by all over the place just to watch.
Yeah, and I like that. I like a crowd.
Yeah,
it's more fun to lift in front of a crowd. Yep. I feel like I lift better in front of
I think
crowd.
everybody does. And then it also, I think Clint does a really good job of making it to where even if there's not a crowd, Clint still has a really good way of just getting everything, like just bringing the energy up.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think everybody appreciates that because I mean, whenever we lift in like his warehouse for meets, there's no crowd other than family members that came with us, but yet I still get as amped up as I would if there's a crowd there.
Yeah, Clint's like a one-man crowd.
I agree. He's really good at it. It's almost like he was a cheerleader or something.
Yeah. Huh. But let's see. So Kyle broke records. Mike did good. Alan broke records. Alex. Cole.
Oh, yeah. Cole did really well. This is his first meet.
Cole for Rackley did it,
yeah.
Yeah, he did great.
He did great. And then what cracked me up was he didn't know how to pick weights because he's never done it. And then, so he went 405. I mean, just absolutely pulled it like he was going to throw it through the ceiling.
Yeah, he could have done a high pull with that.
And then, so I was like, dude, that looked that looks fast. I'd go up. And he said, all right, I think he went to 450 next.
Yeah.
I was like, we'll see how this goes. And he goes 450. Again, it looked exactly the same as 405.
Yeah.
I was like, dude.
I was like, if he doesn't.
Yeah, he looked back at Alex and was asking how much he should do. And I think he said 5. I said 525. And he looked at me like I was ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then he pulls 525 like it was nothing. I was like, what'd I just tell you, dude?
He pulled 525 like he had 575 in the tank.
I mean, I will say that it did go to his head because then a record breaker came around. He goes, I'm going to pull 6. I was like, well, okay. Okay. Quite the attitude change on that one. It went from, I don't know about 525 to, I'm going to pull 600.
Yeah. I'm going to jump 75 more pounds.
Yep.
Past my all-time PR.
Yeah, and I'm going to do it cold. I've been sitting around for a while. I'm going to do it cold. But, I mean, he had a really good day, though. He did awesome.
Success can get to you like that.
Yeah, especially after you watch Alex lift where she's, like, breaking her spine to make sure she gets this record.
He's like,
and I kept wanting to tell him to shimmy like she did, but I was like, I'm not going to mess him up.
Her first record breaker attempt, I was like, she's going to pass out.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
that's why I was behind her and I put my arm up. I was like, dude, she's going down.
Because I'm sure I would have in that situation.
The way she fought that for so long, I was like, I might have to catch her.
Yeah. Who was the guy that took a step on his people's deadlift?
I hated that for him, man.
I saw he about went to sleep.
He did. I was getting worried.
He was woozy for a minute there.
Yep, he was getting woozy, and then like, I could see you were like half a second of giving the down command, and he would have been cleared. But then he had lost his balance and dropped it. I was like,
and I tried to, like, as soon as because he was in the process of locking it out, and I was like, all right, he's got it.
Yep.
And then he stumbled, and I was like, oh.
Yep.
I mean, man, it's heartbreaking. And it was so close to hitting the down command that I was still like, give it to no.
I know. I saw y'all were a little bit. Everybody was kind of like, I mean, because you did start the down command, but it was never an official, complete down command. I hated that for him. And then he tried it again, and it was. Yeah. We've all been there. You try that one lift, it doesn't go well, and then you're done.
Yeah.
But
this was fun. The Airbnb was nice.
Airbnb was nice. We got to do stuff with a Megaforce.
Yeah.
That was a first, and that was fun.
You got to break a bunch of tiles?
Yeah, so Randy Ritchie, the sturdy Randy Ritchie. Called us yesterday. We're 30 minutes out from Louisville, and he said, all right, I've got you doing, he said, Caleb, I've got you breaking tiles. I've got Hollins lifting a log. I've got Alan doing the super yoke. I was like, what are we talking about? He said, Omega Force. I was like, oh, I didn't know we were doing that.
Yeah.
But I mean, if the sturdy Randy Ritchie asked me to do anything, I'm down.
I'm doing it, yeah.
And so then whenever we got here and we were talking to him about what we're doing, and I said, now what am I doing? And he said, I got 11 floor tiles over there for you to go through. I was like, now how does one do that? Like, outside of just karate chopping sticks as a kid, I've never done this with any kind of intent. So all he told me, and this is how this whole thing went down. For one, holding the rope for Jared, I had no idea I was supposed to do that.
Yeah.
I was just walking over there to get out of the way. Next thing I know, no one's picking up the rope. So I was like, I guess I'll pick up this rope.
I was the only one that he sent over there.
That's what I thought.
And I was like, I can't pull both ends of this rope.
Yeah, so I just picked up the rope, and it worked out fine. But so he just started calling us out. No warning what was going on. Then he just said, all right, I'm calling on Caleb to go put that glove on and punch through those tiles. I was like, oh, here we go.
Oh, it started.
There is no conversation before this. And all he told me on how to do this before was put the glove on, punch straight through. Don't stop. Punch straight through and close your eyes is all he told me on how to do this.
Yeah.
And so I've been dreading it all morning. So I was like, I don't want to mess this up. Because, I mean, this is Randy's stuff. You know, I really don't want to disappoint Randy.
Right, yeah. Well, that's like, luckily, I've done a log press before.
Exactly.
But I was like, I haven't done a log press in 2 years.
And then he threw 200 pounds on it.
Yeah.
And said, there you go.
Yeah, and then I still don't know if I was supposed to rep it.
I ain't got a clue.
Or if I was just supposed to press it that once. Because
not sure.
I pressed it once, and he was still talking, and I was like, I guess I'm supposed to keep going. I don't know. I'm going to do a couple.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it actually worked out really cool. I thought the whole segment went really well. Yeah. Alan had to do the super yoke with a woman on either side of it, and he had to carry it.
Yeah.
And Alan before that said, I've never done a super yoke. I said, Alan, you leg press like 1,000 pounds.
Yeah, you're fine.
And he was like, yeah. I was like, it's less range of motion than that leg press.
Yeah.
With 2 small women on it. I think. And then he goes just walking to the bathrooms after that.
Yeah. Alan walked like half a mile.
Yeah, he just picked him up and just took off walking. And I thought.
He came back 20 minutes later in a jog with him on it.
Yeah. He started walking with him, and I thought, no one really told him where to go.
Yeah, he did.
He said he about tripped. Which would have been funny, but also not funny because it was that girl's 18th birthday.
Yeah.
And what an 18th birthday of nosediving into the pavement.
Yeah, having a Yeti throw you. Well, I don't know.
But
it's kind of like my 18th birthday.
Yeah, so that actually turned out to be pretty cool. And then Randy rips a phone book so fast that I looked over to see if my wife was recording. All I did was look over and look back, and it was already in half. I was like, dang, dude, I missed it.
I know. And I was thinking about that time on podcast that we were trying to rip that phone book. And, I mean, eventually you ripped it. But I was just thinking about how long it took us to do that. And Randy just, like nothing.
I think this tripod has really confused the Yeti over there. But
those are Yeti thinking noises.
But yeah, the main thing that I was really surprised with the breaking floor tiles is, one, it was not hard. But it made the loudest and most insane noise I've ever heard.
Yeah, it was satisfying noise.
Yeah. It was cool.
Yeah.
And Randy said, there's only 11, you've got it. And I was like, for one, if Randy said I have it, I've got it.
I got it.
Like, I don't know why anything Randy says really instills strength in me. There's no way I don't do whatever he said that I can do.
Yeah.
And mind you, I've only lifted around Randy like twice. So
Yeah.
I don't really know where he gets this confidence in me. But I believe in him.
Yeah. I believe in him believing in me.
Yeah. I can't explain it. It's a crazy thing.
Yeah.
But he said, I've done 30 something. You can do it. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So then he comes up to me after we did it. He goes, well, how'd that feel? I was like, I felt cool. I liked it. And he goes, all right, next time we'll do 22. I was like,
I like that. He goes, I've done 30 something. You can do that. Yeah. He's also squatted 1,000 pounds.
yeah. And then today, squats through a 2x4.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's hard or not, but it looks difficult.
It does. It's a cool effect.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
I want to try it. Alan, we need a rigged up thing so we can break a 2x4.
We need a 2x4 breaking rig like Randy has.
Yeah. All right, we got the Yeti on it.
Yeah.
And we also need the little handle things. We need little handle things. Oh, yeah. Just sit down over here, Alan.
Sit down.
Come get you a seat.
Get you a seat, Alan.
I forget that y'all can't hear us like because I hear fine.
Yeah, I was like, why can he not hear you? You're coming through so loud and clear.
Oh. All right, go ahead. What do you mean?
I can't hear nothing.
His earphones aren't on.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Technical difficulties. There we go.
Hey.
All right.
You with us?
On one side, the other side's not, but it's fine.
I give up. I'll figure it out later.
Yeah.
Anyways, we need the little handle thing that Jared did.
That Jared held, and we pulled the ropes apart.
I didn't see that.
There's two.
Of course, the one thing I needed you to see to make us.
Oh, where he's holding together with his hands?
Yeah. No, he had one hand holding two little flat. We got a video of it. I'll show you.
Yeah.
Because we need it. Because I don't see why I can't hold 2 cars.
Yeah, at least 2 4-wheelers.
We're going to do park one on your driveway and put it in neutral, try to hold it.
But you got to have them going in 2 different directions.
Well,
you could have one tied off to a parked one, and then have one in neutral
going down the hill.
Down the hill.
That would be a good test.
Just
make sure somebody's inside with the foot on the brake.
Make sure Keela's inside.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah.
But either way, I think we can do it. I think it'd be cool, make some good videos. Then we can get 2 motorcycles to like burn out while I'm holding it. I think that'd be sick.
That would be.
Sure. Or I rip my fingers off. I don't know, but one way.
I feel like the Iron Palace is getting ready to turn into a traveling strongman show.
I think we should.
I mean, I'm okay with that.
David already said he's going to catch a cannonball.
Well, yeah, we just have to get a cannon first.
Alan, what'd you tell me earlier? Oh, if I broke the floor tiles with my head, he'd build us a cannon.
Yeah.
I went to shake it, and he said no.
I don't trust my abilities in making a cannon.
To be fair, if you had tried to shake my hand, I would have pulled my hand back. So.
I would have, because you were going to try it.
I told Randy the same thing, and he said, I had a guy blew his leg off with a homemade cannon. He said he was a great welder. He said there's a lot of science behind that.
Well, just don't put your leg next to anything that's going to explode.
Here's the thing. You might not trust the cannon that you make. I will trust it. And I will sign a waiver.
Yeah. Well, let's get some of that bulletproof glass that...
oh, yeah, the Mythbusters
they used it all the time, and they never blew a leg
glass,
off.
You know?
They did way more stuff.
Yeah,
like fill the gas tank with tannerite. Like, I feel like if you can do that and not blow a leg off, you should be all right.
Speaking of tannerite, how is tannerite legal to buy?
I still don't understand that.
It blows my mind, pun intended.
Yeah, you can't buy weed, but you can buy tannerite.
Yeah, that you can just go...
Don't get it banned.
I don't want it banned.
If anything should be...
It's fun.
It is fun, but I'm amazed that, like...
Yeah, nowhere in our legal system do they say, maybe we shouldn't give people an explosive.
I mean, like, I can't go buy dynamite.
No.
But basically, I can get the same thing.
It's kind of like dry ice. There's a lot of bad stuff you can do with dry ice, and you can buy it at Kroger.
Yeah.
Or Fred Meyer for our West Coast people. I got you.
I was like, I don't know.
Fred Meyer is Kroger, but out west.
Oh.
Kind of like Carl's Jr. and Hardee's.
Really?
It's Kroger and Fred Meyer, yeah.
Huh.
If you ever go west and you have a Kroger membership, you also have a Fred Meyer membership. Fun fact.
Oh.
And the more you know.
We've been educational today.
It's not very often I teach y'all something. Usually y'all are using a big word or something that I don't understand.
Caleb's like, I think they're all cool knowing words and stuff.
Hey, you think you're hot crap because you know words. Whenever I read words, they look jumbly sometimes.
Well, it's because you're not reading ancient Greek.
I mean, you did say I was a demigod.
You did say that.
I did.
You did say that.
Did.
And dang it if I don't think it's true.
David thinks that he is a satyr. You know, it's got the little goat bottom half and little.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like Mr.
He thinks he is?
No, thinks that you are.
Oh, okay. That's what I was about to say.
Mr. Tumnus from.
Yeah, ever since
facial hair, bro.
Ever since y'all made that listen, I'm trying to remedy that, but she won't let me. I'm trying to go to just a mustache, and she won't let me.
Why not?
I mean, you were in the Air Force, and I feel like that's a pilot thing, you know?
Man, screw pilots. Nobody likes them anyways.
Nobody likes... Hey, for real, though, in the Air Force, nobody likes the pilots?
No.
Really?
It's a very common thing that, like, maintenance and pilots don't typically get along.
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, it's the same thing as, like, mechanics don't really like people that break cars.
Well, okay.
Same thing.
I could see that.
They come back, hey, why is this broke? Well, you broke it.
Yeah. Because I didn't. When I worked at the airport, well, I worked at the FBO, you know, like servicing the airplanes, doing that sort of stuff.
Essentially, that's what I did, yeah.
The pilots could kind of seem, the military pilots, the civilian pilots weren't like that. The private planes,
Yeah.
you know, they were just like, I'm rolling in money, and all I have to do is fly this plane around every once in a while. Yeah, no. But the military guys, they seem kind of stuck up sometimes.
No, I didn't mean that. That's not to say all of them are. I have met a lot of good ones while I was in, but I mean, I also met a lot of ones I particularly didn't like.
Yeah.
And it's primarily because I just feel like there's a lot of common sense that should be involved in flying an airplane, or at least knowing general things. And like I've got a ton of stories about it, but like one of my favorites is the pilot was complained that because planes have windshield wipers, complained that the windshield wipers didn't work in the official position. So I know he's telling me this, and we're not up in the flight deck, we're down in the cargo bay, and I said, the what? I said the official position. What are you talking about? I said, show me what you're talking about, because I think I'm confused.
They have an official position.
So we walked up. It's off.
He thought it was short for official.
I guess.
You're making this up.
No, I swear that's a real thing. For a long time, we actually had a list of like jobs that pilots or loadmasters had wrote up, and like wrote down that we had to sign off as we fixed it. And, and then one of them there was two of them that I didn't do them, but I saw them that they exist. One was a pilot wrote up that there were dead bugs on the windshield, so someone signed it off as live bugs on back order. And then another one was a pilot wrote up main landing gear tires almost worn out of limits. So we signed it off as almost changed tire. Because it's not bad, it's just getting to the bottom.
Yeah.
But it's still good.
Right.
So, but
there's I can't remember what the maneuver's called, but like they do a short takeoff, like they spool up real fast and they take off like instead of using all the runway, they just use like half of it.
Oh, yeah, that's the combat takeoff.
And then they go straight to like a vertical
Yeah.
climb. Well, I try to get them to do that there at the airport, and they're like, no, we're not allowed to, da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, and if it was a bunch of Navy pilots, I'd be like, well, the Air Force guys did. What? I'm like, yeah, there were some F-16s in here, F-16s in here the other day, and they did it. Well, then, sure enough, they would do it. That's how they would take off. Same way. Air Force pilots in there, I'd be like, well, there were some F-18 guys in here a couple weeks ago, and they did it.
Yep.
They would. I mean, the second that you said the other one did it, they're going for it.
I believe that.
Yeah.
They do have a pretty big ego.
Yeah, it was it's pretty funny.
I guess it does kind of go into, you are a pilot in the Air Force.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. There's a trainer jet, a trainer fighter. It's like a T-8 or is that what it is?
I don't know.
You should know. You're in the Air Force.
Listen, dude, I know a lot about one plane.
Okay, but it's it looks like the plane that's on the pedestal there at McGee Tyson.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It looks like that, but it's a 2-seater trainer, and they had pulled in, got fuel, whatever. They're getting ready. I wasn't the one that was marshaling them out or whatever. I was in the hangar, but I hear them spool up the engine, and then you hear just racket. The trainer had left his clipboard sitting on the engine nacelle, and it sucked it through the turbine. And I was like, man, I bet that trainee pilot was so glad that the trainer was the one that screwed up.
Yep.
Do you still have connections out there?
It's been so long since I worked there. I'd say everybody I worked with is retired by now.
Try to get a train pull or a plane pull going or something.
I've talked to a few people, but so far it's a no-go.
That's pretty cool.
That would be cool.
Podcast plane pull.
I think we should see who can pull one the furthest by themselves.
Huh.
I think David wins.
David is the dark horse to win that.
Let me look into something. We might be able to work something out.
Oh, now you got to
Yeah.
It's a far shot, but maybe.
Whenever we wanted a cannon, it's a no.
Yeah.
But by God, we want to do a plane
But
pull.
we can get an airplane.
It'd be a private jet pull, if anything.
We can get an airplane, but we can't get a
an
cannon. We could do more damage with an airplane.
I'm not talking about flying it. I'm just talking about dragging it.
Oh, Dave will 100% want to fly it.
I mean, I've done enough flight simulators. Actually, I haven't done any, but David's done a lot.
Yeah.
When I used to work there, it would be cool, like in between shifts. Like I'd get up, my shift would end, and there'd be some pilots show up, and they're like, "Hey, we're getting ready to have to go do a bunch of touch and goes."
Yeah.
They're like, "Anybody want to ride?" And you're just getting some of these private planes. I mean, they are so nice.
Oh yeah.
Like leather and marble and mahogany and stuff, and then you're just flying around Knoxville. You land, you take off, you fly around Knoxville.
Dude, I used to hate that. Just for, like, my job is to catch the people or catch the jets and marshal them in and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, they would never tell us when they're going to practice their touch and
Right,
goes.
so you're coming out like motioning from the end,
Yeah,
and then
so
they go on.
We're just standing over here at their parking spot, waiting on them to drive over there, and then we just watch them fly around another 5 minutes, and I'm like, dude.
Yeah. So
Like, we're trying to go inside.
so when I first started working there, I worked for Knox Air,
Yeah.
and the way they came off of the ramp, they'd have to go past Knox Air to get to Cherokee. If they were intending to go to Cherokee, a lot of times, you know, they're passing us. We don't know if they're coming to us or not. So we're out there marshaling them in, and they would pull in, and then we'd be fueling them and stuff. Cherokee would get so mad because they'd have a fuel contract with these guys or whatever, and they wouldn't know. They just went to, we were marshaled in here. Yeah, it was.
Hey, Mike.
Oh, yeah.
Would you hurt yourself pulling a record?
Yeah. I did.
Boo-hoo.
Boo-hoo. I hurt myself in my world record, my successful world
I've
record.
set a record of the world and I hurt myself.
Yeah, I got a boo-boo on my paw.
It wasn't bad till I tried that cheek curl.
Mike, can you hear us?
Oh, his
Uh-oh.
mic is
Your
working.
mic's not. Mike's mic isn't on.
There's Mike's mic.
Mike's mic
Hello,
is
Mike's
like,
Mike.
Mike's on.
Mikey Mike.
Miggity Mike. How's it going, Mike?
Why'd you grab
It's
him
going.
like that, weirdo?
Well, after you listen to him snore all night, I can do whatever I want.
All right, that's fair.
I was telling Caleb earlier. I was like, thinking about it now. I was like, if I had to do it over again, I'd have taken the couch and let Silas had the other bed. Because I was like, I know Mike was miserable all night.
Well, technically, we did hear him
Dude,
snore coming back
That's
from the
what
Arnold.
Holland said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I walked
You
down
should
there.
have been used to it.
I walked down there. I said, "How'd y'all sleep?" Holland goes, "I slept great." I looked over. Mike goes, he said, "I think I slept 30 minutes."
Alex said the same thing with Jennifer. How did you not hear her?
Jennifer complained about you snoring.
I don't snore. Not with my CPAP.
Oh yeah.
No,
Ah.
I was about to say
like
that.
a baby.
Yeah. Then Michael tried to show me a video and say, "Look," he said, "This is what I heard all night." And he had the volume all the way up, and Holland goes, "Sounds pretty quiet to me."
It was like muted. And I was like, oh, you couldn't sleep? I was like, okay.
For
It's
the
like
silence?
Yeah, it's like the Princess and the Pea, you know?
There was no
What do you want me to
silence
do?
last night.
You want me to tell you a story?
And right when I thought he was going to stop, it's like he'd take a breath and he stops for a second. I'm like, all right, 5 minutes, and then I'd go to sleep. It's like, God, come on.
Here's the thing. That sound scares predators away, you see? So if we were in the
No
jungle,
wonder I was safe.
if we were in the jungle, you would have been safe.
True. That's like we went camping at one of our friends' house one time, and it was a bunch of the guys from the church went camping, and their dog. They had this big, I forget what kind of dog it is, a big bear of a dog,
Big dog.
and it was barking all night. And one of the guys came in. He said, "Dude, I was about to shoot your dog." And he said, "Why?" He goes, "She's barking all night." He goes, "You should have seen what she's barking at." And he goes, "That's a good
Touche.
point." Yeah, he didn't say anything after that.
Yeah.
I mean, we're like up in towns and back of the woods area. Like, so I mean, it's a very good possibility there was something out there. And I was like, man,
Oh, yeah.
I didn't think about that until you just said that, because the dog didn't bother me.
She's probably barking at a bear, you know?
Kind of.
Yeah. Oh, man. So,
That's a pretty big lift.
Yeah.
Olympic lifting still going on.
Let's see. I see 2 red plates and a green one, and he got it. What is that? A cleaning shirt?
Snatch, right?
Snatch.
Yeah, that's over 300 pounds, though, isn't it?
then he had a
big
2.5 on the end.
That woman I was talking to is helping with the.
Yeah.
She's helping load plates.
What is that?
I'd rip my arms off trying to do that.
She was really invested in that cheek curl world record.
She was.
She was, yeah. See
I was like, I might have just recruited a USAWA lifter.
It's 220. Yeah, it was over 300 pounds. Not too shabby.
Not too shabby.
We saw the D&D dice over there. They had it loaded up to 624.
Yeah.
I tried it. I didn't lift it.
What?
You been to bar?
I bent the crap out of that bar.
Where's it at?
It's down there. They've been loading it up with shot put.
Oh, it's where they put. I seen them putting shot in it.
Yeah.
I was looking for you all whenever I come by.
Yeah, whenever I got down there, they were lifting on it. They had the deadlift lifter on Instagram. He's crazy strong. He repped 624 on it.
Dude,
What did he do it 6, 7 times?
7 times.
Yeah.
when I was at Arm Assassins, there was a guy from Strongman, Cunningham, I think was his last name, but he pulled 324 with that grenade grip.
I want to try that.
Hand.
Yeah, I got.
He's got the record right now.
Yeah.
So you gotta go
So
try it.
324.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go try it right after this.
And I was talking to the guy at Arm Assassins. He said that dude's crazy.
If they
strong.
still
He
have it
just
all put
repped
up.
855 for 3 on deadlift.
Well, that guy that
Took grip, just took grip.
that
I can't hook
And then
grips.
come over
Strongest
there and done
deadlifter?
324 on that.
I'm gonna try
Top
it.
of the Hercules hold.
Here in like a couple of minutes, we're gonna end this show, and I'm gonna go pull 360 on it.
that guy you were talking about that repped that the D&D dice bar.
Yeah.
He was the one that was doing the mouth deadlift. That mouth.
Oh
piece.
yeah. Yeah, he's picking people up
harness.
with his teeth. They were putting on a leather harness, and he was picking them up
Yeah.
with his teeth.
That's sweet.
Yeah. I hurt my teeth looking at the video
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah.
But
Not me.
yeah, I was over there. I was like, man, I'm not even gonna try that 624. Then two smaller guys went up and didn't lift it. I was like,
Oh, I got to do
I was
it.
like, what's the worst thing that happens? I don't lift it, and 2 other people didn't.
And
Then
they
there
went
was a 6'5" guy went and lifted it, and I was like,
Yeah.
dang, dude. So then I went up and didn't lift it. I didn't think I was going to lift it anyways. I didn't have my belt, so I had to use his belt.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, the most I've lifted right now is 500. So if I had pulled 624, I probably would have been astounded.
If you hadn't have done that cut,
It would have been
Oh,
hard to
yeah.
ride home with him if he'd have pulled
Yeah,
that.
it probably would
He'd
have.
be like, hey, I pulled you.
Somebody else would have had to drive because I don't think my head would fit in the cab of the
In
truck.
the back of the truck.
Dude, we'd be going home with no music because all I'd be talking about is, did you see that 624?
Kyle asked me after he pulled his, he goes, you think anybody's going to break my record? I was like, yeah, probably. If they want to.
Yeah, I would have
You
been.
think somebody on the youth side would break my record? And I was like, well, yeah, I mean, it's there to be broken.
I mean, that's what happens.
Yeah, I'd have been just like Kyle. Like right after it was over, he did all this stuff. He come over and he goes, hey, if I were to lift sumo on the peoples, what do you think I'd get? And I was like, I don't think it'd matter because you can't.
Yeah. I liked the big guy that was in the singlet. What was his name? Keith.
Oh, I don't remember his name. I know who you're talking about.
When y'all were warming up on the people's deadlift, and the bar was at 500, and Kyle walks up to do it, and that guy goes, "Hey, that's 500." That's and Kyle just like ripped it off of the thing. He goes, "Oh."
Yeah, he walked up to me later. He goes, man, that guy's a stud. Man, I was like, well, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, "It'll be cool. 500's cool."
Yeah. He does that from the floor. Don't worry.
But he was like, "Hey, that's 5. That's 5." Ooh. I was like, yeah.
There's not really.
I was like, that's why we brought him.
Yeah. There's not a lot of people that I think that can outlift me that I would be like, that kind of hurt my pride a little.
Yeah.
Kyle's one of them. Yeah. If he were to ever outlift me on something, it would hurt me.
Yeah, my heart was kind of broken after Hackett Schmidt floor press. So.
Why? You still did pretty good.
Yeah, some of the smaller guys outpressed me.
Okay, but
what'd
Michael
you-
doesn't count.
What'd you end up getting?
340.
Yeah, Michael doesn't count. That
Yeah,
guy.
that dude is ungodly. He makes no sense.
Oh, not this Michael, the other Michael.
No, the good,
Yeah.
the strong Michael.
My mom sometimes, after we'll have a podcast and we'll have made, aggravated you a lot, quite a bit, she'll be like, "I don't even know why Michael hangs around you boys."
If I'm being honest, I don't know why he hangs out with us either.
She's like, "You're so mean to him."
Always got to pick on the old guy.
But we were talking about the other Michael earlier, and we're like, we figured out the key to overall strength is to do cheek curls.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because he's a curl specialist.
He is very calculated in everything he did today.
Yeah.
He was
Every lift we done, his warm-ups was calculated.
Yep.
He had to hit this number before he attempted his lift.
Yeah.
I was like, man, that's.
But he was like, yeah, I'm not a power lifter. I don't do strongman, blah, blah, blah. He goes, I'm just a curl specialist. And I was like, well, you benched over 360 pounds and you deadlifted 565 or something. Yeah. I was like, maybe doing cheek curls is the way to get stronger.
Yeah.
I think that's the tip.
I'm going to start adding cheek curls into my program.
I couldn't do what he done.
I know, that shocked me. It's like he's on his warm-ups. He's not even done his first attempt, and Alan goes up and goes, God. I was like,
well,
okay.
It's weird because when you're casting, it's pulling you off your center.
It's weird, and I know there's a lot of skill to it, so I'm not going to rag you about it, but it was still like, that's weird.
But I would have figured that Alan could have curled the same as a 149-pound guy.
I would have thought.
Yeah.
I would have thought that.
Let's put him against the wall. We'll see what we can do.
Ew.
Hey, let's slide over a little bit.
That's not where I meant to take that.
All right. Well, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap this up.
We're going to end on that note.
We're going to end on that note. All right, everybody, hope you like the coverage from Homegymcon. We'll have more videos coming up and a lot of content. A lot of cool stuff is going to be coming from this trip. So stay tuned. Not that. Other stuff. All right. Catch y'all on the next one.